Hi there, I'm Patrick for Fanslife on Hoohaa Sports, and this time we're covering the Arsenal and Liverpool game in the Premier League, and I'm here at Funky Villa joining the Liverpool fans club. And well, it's an interesting matchup for this one as we look ahead to this big crucial tie between these two giants. Well, Liverpool are coming out from a 3-0 victory over Manchester City, while Arsenal had that win over Blackpool last weekend, but it is a chase for the title for Arsenal, while Everton are chasing Liverpool and Liverpool are chasing Spurs for that 5th place in the league. So it's a matchup on all different angles. But we will also find out what's happening with the Arsenal camp at the Eco Wooby Sports Cafe, and we'll catch up with some highlights in the first half between this match between Arsenal and also Liverpool on Fanslife. Right, it's just about 30 minutes into the game and it's Arsenal 0 and Liverpool 0, and Robin van Persie did put one in the back of the net. Unfortunately, it was caught offside, so it's still 0-0. But looking at some tweets, we got one here from Canadian J who says that Liverpool look a little inexperienced in the back. It's just like 17 and 18-year-olds playing. But if Arsenal can't put one in the back of the net, Canadian J will be a little speechless. But an interesting one here that I've got from Nick Surf, who says that I'm in bed, AC on blast. This boy is watching the Liverpool-Arsenal game. I wonder if he'll be in a good mood after the game. Laugh out loud. Well, we'll find out what happens in the next 15 minutes and we'll come back and catch up with the Arsenal and Liverpool fans at halftime. Right, it's halftime between Arsenal and Liverpool. It's still scoreless at the Emirates, and I'm joined by Kumar and also Maurice, Liverpool fans over here. Now, let's ask me, Kumar, what do you think about the first half performance so far by Liverpool?
First off, performance by Liverpool so far so good. Their lack of creativity in midfield so far, but I think linking up on the Andy Carroll and Luis Suarez is really good. Reina is really good job. Like losing early on first half, it's a really big blow for Liverpool. But I can see like Kenny Dalglish bringing up more of youngsters player, and Jack Robinson playing for replacement as a Aurelius replacement really good.
Right, let me get me more on this Robinson kid. Maurice, what do you think about his first half performance so far?
His first half performance so far is so good. All I can see is he has been covering Walcott. So far, there was no Walcott's crosses couldn't pass Zach Robinson. He has been defending very well.
Now continuing with more players on focus, the Suarez-Carroll link-up, how do you find it so far?
So far, it's so good. I mean, they have been terrorizing and threatening the opponents. So I think it'll really work out. We will wait to see what they've got to bring in the second half.
Liverpool, there are some weaknesses on the Arsenal counter-attack when Liverpool are all up front. Do you see that as a problem in the second half for Liverpool?
Yeah, I can see that's a problem in second half in Liverpool because they still have Arshavin in the bench. He can like open up play an open game. They have Walcott and Cesc Fabregas, so it's going to be a big problem in second half.
I know it's quite redundant to us because everybody's hoping for Liverpool to get all 3 points before they can catch up with Spurs or even Everton, who are chasing you in the pack. So do you think they can seal it at the Emirates in the second half, Maurice?
I think they can because Liverpool have been losing the ball in the first half. They were not dominant. They were not a dominant team. But I think Kenny Dalglish can come out with something better for them to dominate the second half. So I think they can come out with 3 points.
3 points?
Yeah, I think 3 points is possible.
You sound a little bit skeptical, not so confident.
No, I think 3 points is possible because anything can happen. Because Liverpool is really good in set pieces. I can see Suarez hit the target in free kicks, and Arsenal failed in free kicks and corner kicks.
So let's hope that Maurice's and Kumar's predictions come right. If not, then it's going to be a double blow because Arsenal do play Spurs on Wednesday night. We'll find out more what happens in the second half.
All right, so we're here with the Gunners camp in the epic match between Arsenal and Liverpool. Now, the first half was pretty exciting, let's put it that way. Yet, I sense there's quite a lot of frustration here at the Arsenal camp. You guys care to explain more about that, Christian?
It's typical Arsenal. We have all of the possession, but we just can't put it into the goal. Final third, we're useless.
Okay, now we see that Walcott's doing a lot of work. Van Persie's doing a lot of work. What the hell's happening up there? Are they not getting support?
Well, I think it's not the support. We're trying to cross the ball in too much in this game, which we still fail to do. We still fail to finish. Every time we try to cross it in, we fail to finish. We get the ball there, we get the final ball in, and no result. typical Arsenal. Typical Arsenal.
Arsenal. All right, now, a lot of fans have been saying on Twitter especially that if you guys don't win this match, then you're stuck in the same bracket with Chelsea. What do you guys fear? Do you guys see anything? Is there any signs that this might happen?
If we don't win the match, the title's over. It's gone to United. It's as simple as that, I think. I can't see us winning all of our games and them losing.
Okay.
So,
all right, then perhaps the question is there anything, any substitutions that can help in the second half, really?
Well, even if Wenger wanted to sub anybody on, the best player that he could sub on was probably be Rosicki and probably Chamak or Bettner, because we need strikers up there that can hit the ball. So Chamak, Bettner, they got height. So that's the only thing that they have against what Van Persie can't finish, because Van Persie finishes on the floor most of the time than he finishes on his head. Yeah. So
that's our problem. We're a team that play on the floor. We're not a team that crosses. And as you saw from the game, all we've been doing is crossing into the box, and we don't have those players that can head.
Exactly. We don't have Bettner, we don't have Chamak. We can't get the finishing ball in.
They need to play the Arsenal way, on the floor, quick passes, in the goal.
All right. I know it's really tough. A lot of people actually are quite nervous. The stadium is surprisingly quiet, so everyone shares your sentiment here. Do you still? What predictions do you think the game will end at?
Well, we want it to be at least 2-0. I'm not gonna put it in 4-5. I'm just gonna say 2-0. 2-0, I'll be happy. 2-0.
It's a goal either way. For me, it's going to be 1-0 to whoever. For me, we're going to keep the possession, but they could pop up and get a lucky goal. We all know Arsenal from set pieces are not the best team in the world. So that could be our weakness right there.
Okay, well, we'll find out in the next 45 minutes then. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, man.
Right, it's second half, about 60th minute in the second half, and well, it's a double blow for Liverpool as Andy Carroll had a little knock and he was out injured for a little bit, and also Jamie Carragher has been stretchered off after he was knocked out cold in mid-air. And according to this website, a tweet here from official WPN saying that watching the Liverpool and Arsenal game, Jamie Carragher took a tough blow to the head, out cold immediately, and of course he was being stretchered off. But in all the midst of the time stop for those injuries, we've got this very interesting tweet here from Clan Sevi, who says that the Arsenal-Liverpool game is very, very colourless game. Let me go and cook. Well, you might want to cook something first or cook up something before the end of this game, because this game badly needs a goal. More coming up right here on Fanslife. Right, it's just about 15 minutes left of the game and it's still 0-0, very dry game, and we've got some tweets here to update you with, and this one comes from 10Nessie23 in the Arsenal tweet that says, okay, we seriously need to score, it's about time. I think there's a lack of urgency with the Arsenal. And an interesting one here that I found out on the Liverpool tweets is from My Macy's that says, oh my God, why do Liverpool have so many ball players? Well, that's an interesting tweet. We'll find out more as the game progresses, and we hope there is a score by the time the game ends. Goodness me, at the dying seconds of the game, Arsenal get a dubious penalty shout and they actually got the spot kick. How cruel can this be? With just 2 minutes left in time added on, it's a penalty kick for the Arsenal. Things could be a little different at the Eki Wubi bar. a spectacular turn of events once again in the dying minutes, where Liverpool now have got a penalty and they could equalize this. Oh goodness me. What a match this has turned out to be in the final 5 minutes of time added on. And Liverpool, and that should be that. All right, looks like that's how it ended between Arsenal and Liverpool. It's 1-1, and it all took place in the final 5 minutes of time added on, or pardon me, 8 minutes of time added on. We got 2 penalty kicks, one for Arsenal, one for Liverpool. And just when Arsenal scored theirs and also thought that they got the 3 points, Liverpool got a penalty shout at the very, very last minute or dying seconds of the match. But it ended up 1-1. We'll find out more with the Arsenal fans, because things could be a little bit seesaw at the Eki Sports Bar, but we'll find out more with the Liverpool fans right here at Fanslife. Okay, we're wrapping things up right here with the Liverpool fans. I've got Kumar once again and also Cameron who's joining me. But before we talk about how the game ended, topsy-turvy match, 2 penalties at the time added on. But we have to talk about Jamie Carragher, a terrible injury that he had. But the good news that we're reading from the tweet feeds is that he's sitting up in the dressing room and he's talking. Let's talk about his injury, bro. Coupled that with Andy Carroll's injury and also Steven Gerrard's out for injury for quite some time now. Cameron.
Well, it's not the best of results, well, outcomes for us, but well, at least we got a really strong youth team. They just beat Man United 6-0, so hopefully we can bring some of those youth guys in. Today we had like four teenagers who did really well, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they can step up to it now. With, but I'm pretty sure you'll see Carragher back for the next game. He's takes a lot to keep him out of the game.
Absolutely, indeed. But you know, the game was going absolutely nowhere. Everybody's missing their chances in the final third. But what a way to end the match! 2 penalties. Talk me through it, Kumar. What were you feeling back then?
I was thinking the game is, like you say, it's going nowhere. So I think the 2 penalties is kind of bit of luck. So there's a kind of win on the Arsenal side. So suddenly we had the change of wind coming from the Liverpool side. But Liverpool also didn't deserve to lose the game because Arsenal also going nowhere. Okay, so I think it's a deserved draw game.
All right, going into this one, of course, Liverpool had 1 game in hand and a point above Everton. So now it's 2. Do you think, you know, your Merseyside other half could still pose a challenge for that 6th spot?
Nah, there's only 2 teams in Liverpool and Liverpool reserves. So no way.
So what do you think is going to happen with Liverpool for the rest of the season now? Do you think this point at the Emirates would help them spur on? Suarez looked good as well.
Yeah, I think the points will help Liverpool because we have the game with Spurs as well. And I think Spurs also have to play with Arsenal. So I think we have to fight for the 5th place, and Liverpool I think will finish 5th place.
Okay, just leave 4th to Spurs or maybe somebody else. Quickly now, just one final question. Man of the match for you?
Well, everybody seemed to be making a lot of mistakes, but I think our midfield held it really well, as well as the 2 youngsters. Being thrown in to replace Aurelio. Robinson did really well. You know, they had hardly anything from these wings. Both wings. Robinson and Flanagan did really well for youngsters. For me, it's a joint between those 2 guys on the left and right back.
So Cameron is going with the youngsters. What about you, Kumar? Are you going with the person who got the equalizer, that count, or was it Pepe Reina's performance throughout the whole 90 minutes?
I think Pepe Reina's performance throughout 90 minutes because he did some marvelous savers, and Kite also, like as usual, playing with full spirit the game. I think Suarez did well. I think Pepe Reina deserves a man of the match.
All right, so it looks like it's a point deserved for Liverpool, but I think things could be a little different at the Arsenal camp, especially with that last scene with Kenny Dalglish flagging off Arsene Wenger. We'll find out more with Daniel at the Arsenal camp.
Well, as you can clearly see, the Arsenal camp is slightly distraught by that loss. Although it was a draw, it does mean that it hampers their chances at getting the title. They are at least 5 or 6 points away from Manchester United now, and the camp clearly shows that it's quite a distraught thing. Well, then again, that's how football is sometimes. But anyway, from the team here at Hoohaa.my, I'm Daniel. You know, big thanks to Patrick, Leonie, as well as Phoebe for covering the event. And well, let's hope that your matches are slightly better elsewhere.